Welcome, everyone, to the Three Americans. Lee, Tom the Bear. Ty's not with us for this one. So, Tom, something great happened this week. Chancellor Merkel from Germany was in visiting the White House, talking to Trump about all things international, whatever. And apparently, during her visit at some point, Trump hands her a bill for $374 billion as the share of Germany's part of NATO that they're either behind on or haven't paid. This is awesome. Absolutely awesome. I agree with Trump wholeheartedly. It is time that NATO members pay their way, that they contribute what they're supposed to be contributing. Why are we as America, why do we have to continue to get further in debt and pay more than what the other NATO countries agreed to when NATO was set up, what they agreed to pay, and they haven't paid? This is absolutely awesome.
Yeah, I chuckled when I read this article, obviously, because I agree. It's holding these countries that are a part of this organization. It's holding them accountable. In one of the comments, I don't know if it was a direct quote or not, but I believe that even Trump made the comment that said, it's not fair to the American people that other countries are not fulfilling their requirements, basically their requirements for this organization. And of course, I think they were actually referred to it as a defense organization, which UN is supposed to be, right? We can have another episode on just whether that's true. But and not only that, I mean, obviously, it was specific to Germany, but if you catch it, there's a blurb in there where there's other countries that were being looked at this way as well. Again, it's just holding them accountable, being responsible for your portion, so somebody else doesn't have to carry the load. I am so happy that Donald Trump is really looking into these things. And again, we talk about mayors and former presidential candidates and stuff like that should be going to jail and being held accountable when they're not enforcing laws. This is the exact same thing. This is just holding a country again, accountable for the commitments and the responsibilities that they're supposed to be having. And that's it.
What a novel concept. Accountability. You agreed as a country. Now, I don't think Merkel probably had her signature on the NATO agreement. NATO's been around for a long time before Merkel ever became Chancellor of Germany. However, your country signed on. You made an agreement. Accountability. What a novel concept. To be accountable and pay your fair share. And you're absolutely correct. Trump's going after the other countries of NATO. You need to pay your fair share as well. You need to pay the share you agreed to pay. We're not going to pick up the tab anymore and pay all this extra money because you're not paying what you agreed to pay to. So either pay up or get out. End of story. Very happy about that.
Yeah, and
that's the way. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I mean, obviously, we're pretty excited about it. We are, holding these nations accountable. The article goes on to say how they weren't too happy about it, but of course they weren't. and it wasn't the chancellor, but I think someone else from Germany was called it an outrage or whatever. You know what? I think someone else actually went on to mention that it's creating separation in the UN and stuff like that. Well, I mean, for God's sakes, just put up or shut up. I mean, do your part, or like Lee said, get the hell out. You don't have to be a part of the UN. Don't pretend like you are, and don't take the benefits of being a part of it without putting your fair share.
Tom, I love that. Put up or shut up. Be accountable, honor your agreement, or get out. But guess what? Even if you get out, you still owe us money. While you were here, you agreed to pay your share and you haven't done it. So you still owe us the $374 billion. And you know what? I hope Trump tries to collect. That's the way it is, guys.